Oh, you just went live. Okay. We're live, right? You can't see it.
I know.
Yeah, we're live. Okay, are we going to say anything? We've been live for 30 seconds.
Shh. I'm giving people time to get in here. All right, everybody. All right. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Today is Thursday, October 9th. That was that sound track. Okay. What do we have to go over tonight, honey? Updates?
Okay, so first of all, if we're going to sit in silence for a minute, let me tell you a little bit of what happened in my last 24 hours. So you all know I've been having computer problems. My computer did what's called bricked yesterday, which means it's basically going in the pool, but the tech person's like, oh, and by the way, all of your files are lost. I hope you backed them up. I had not backed them up because that was one of my issues. And I said, no, I have literally everything on that computer. And they're like, sorry. And I did what any person does. I started crying because it was I could not believe everything I did not back up and I only had on that computer. And so I cried, and the tech person was very nice. And she said, give me a little bit of time. 2 hours later, you have a pool. Yes, I have a pool and a spa. Mike bought me the spa because we didn't have a spa here. Okay, wait, let's back to the story. So I'm sitting there and I call Mike and I'm like, Mike, is there any way? And he's like, oh, we can do an extraction of the hard drive, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, just
try. See, that's what I said, full press. I said, we could do it this way. But no, she took care of it herself.
Oh, no, I didn't take care of myself. I cried for an hour and it took them 2 hours. And then finally I was just like, you know what?
There were so many PowerPoints you couldn't log in anymore.
Yes. Okay. So then she came and she said, here's a thumb drive of all of your files. Back them up.
That's it. Otherwise, you'll get...
I went from the most panic. I haven't cried in, I can't tell you how long. I cried and then I was elated. She did not let me hug her. She was like a techie tech kind of nerdy in a good way person. I thanked her. I was so excited. And so now we almost didn't have 2 PowerPoints tonight. I've combined 2 of them into one. So we're going to do BTME first, and then we're going to do Treasure Quest. So there are a lot of folks in Vegas that have pools. Jessica, you may not know, because of all the water issues here, they actually, any new pools, they have to be less than 20 by 10. So if you're grandfathered into one of the big pools, which we have a big pool with the waterfall and all that, it actually helps your property value because big pools are no longer allowed on new construction. A little bit of trivia that you may not know all about.
And also, yeah, that's right. Okay, so yes, as K-Pro said, she has not 1 PowerPoint, but 2 PowerPoints, everybody.
2 and 2. 2 and 2.
And then I just want to remind everybody, and we'll remind again tomorrow, but the Uncharted Collectibles coin, the puzzle is sent out this Sunday. So if you haven't bought your Uncharted Collectibles puzzle coin, that's there on the Uncharted Collectibles website. One winner is going to get $600. And then because of Chad Bird's generosity, you probably have this in there, but I'll say it now. That puzzle is going to be sent out tomorrow, the password to the website. And one lucky con attendee is going to win $2,000. So that's awesome. And again, after this weekend, you can buy both of those. And when you do, you'll get the puzzle for the Uncharted Collectibles coin and you'll get the password for the website. I wonder how long it'll take somebody to solve the website. Because Candy says it doesn't end until New Year's Eve. So that's, 2 months from now, 2.5 months from now. So I think this one's going to last a while. So anyway.
So, and here's what else happened. We got, maybe from someone that's down there we got this huge box. We've already got a couple boxes.
I should have grabbed
items
it, but
for the swag, items for this. And there might have been a few swords in there. I'm talking a few. And so Mike and I had a sword fight. I beat him. You can show. Do you want to show him where we had to stitch you up, Mike?
Yeah, nice.
They are really awesome. They're going to be prizes at the con. So yeah. So do remember though, if you don't have a checked bag, there's no way those are getting. They're real. They're like sharp.
Just put it on your belt. You'll be fine.
No? Yeah, and I think we're up to what, about 150 now for attendees?
142. Somebody just bought in earlier today.
Okay.
142, everybody. It's going to be a hell of a party here in Vegas. That's all I can say.
Honolulu Blue, since you're talking BTME, did Justin post that there's a lead searcher currently in Montana?
Not that I saw.
Well, he posts so many where is this? On Facebook, on Twitter, on wherever, and he would never give a hint that he wouldn't put on his website. So we don't know. If you guys have something, send it to me. Some of you guys have been sending me some stuff that I'm not going to. I know he is going a different direction with some of his messages and things. I'm not posting them. So anything treasure hunt related, I am happy to post. Other things, don't ask, don't tell. Go ahead, Mike.
All right. Justin tweeted that as well. Okay, so must have been trolling. Yeah, of course. Don't believe anything anybody puts.
Well, on that hunt, it could definitely be the case. I mean, that hunt is, a little bit off the rails.
Let's go Lions! They're gonna kick Kansas City's ass Sunday.
No, I like Kansas City. Kelsey.
Oh,
Mahomey.
Oh, geez. All right. Anyway.
Okay, bring up the first PowerPoint. BTME, this is a little dated, but I'm going to take you back to yesteryear. Yesteryear. Oh, wait. Are the Lions playing Kansas City?
Yeah, Sunday night. That's why I brought it up.
Okay. Then I do have to root for the Lions. I apologize.
Of course.
Okay. So this is back to the Sandell interview. I know there's been some mixed reviews. I've heard she's gotten a lot of pushback, and there's we're focusing on the content of her interview. And now that I actually heard it ourselves, some of the rumors I think were maybe just trolling or maybe incomplete information or whatever. So I'm going to go in order. I've added a little bit to the animal one, but all the rest of the topics, I think some things are seen by only a few and haven't been discussed far and wide. So Mike, dive in.
All right, recap and analysis. Again, we know this is a couple weeks old now, but we had to break the Chad Bird news, so we kind of changed the shows around.
Oh crap!
What? You all right?
Yeah, my display is off. It's tiny.
Why will JP won't say if it's buried or not? AI could get an advantage. Yeah, I don't understand that answer, but AI 10 years from now, maybe. But
you know how when a parent says, why did you do this, Dad? Because I said so. I think AI is his, like, if he doesn't want to answer something but doesn't want to punt because he punts so much, I think his go-to is because AI could take advantage, where it's not probably the case, but he just doesn't want to answer punt. What do you think about that?
I don't know. I mean, maybe he is really concerned about AI, but to me, it just doesn't make sense. Nobody's going to use AI today to solve it. Like, he could tell us what the container is. He could tell us what state it is, and nobody's going to solve it with AI. Maybe the poem, but not like a picture. I don't understand what the concern is. But anyway, it's his treasure hunt. It's not mine. He can have whatever concern he wants. So, yeah. Isn't that right, Kate?
Yeah, that's right. And there's going to be some, like when he says every time he answers, he makes things more complicated. I think that's on purpose. I don't think he's accidentally answering cryptically on accident again and again and again. I think he's doing it on purpose. And I think that's part of this fun. Much like when he said, the guy that asked him, what's your favorite fishing spot? He's like, that guy was messing with him. So I got snarky and I gave him a cryptic response. I think he's messing with us. He's openly saying, I am messing with searchers. I think he's having fun doing it. And you guys get to decide if you want to engage in that. But we have enough here that is good stuff. Let's keep going. I need the PowerPoint, Mike.
37 millimeters. What is that?
At the 37-minute mark, he was asked about the checkpoint. Is it from home or boots on the ground? And he said, this is when he referenced back, I realize some are perceiving that there's a conflict of information with what I've already said the last 2 times I've answered this, which basically to me translates to mean I'm going to give another cryptic answer that's going to drive you guys crazy, but this is fun for me. So here we go. And he said, you will not find where the treasure is at without boots on the ground.
So you have to go boots on the ground to figure this thing out, everybody. Which we knew you had to go to retrieve it, but what he said is a little bit different. He said you can't even figure out where the treasure's at without going boots on the ground.
And just like when we asked him, is finding the treasure less than a mile boots on the ground? He said where the treasure is at, it's less than a mile. So there's something to where the treasure is at. I personally think that, like he has said, you will have time to plan and figure out how to retrieve it. I think the puzzle ends before where the treasure is at. I think it's probably the checkpoint. You have clear GPS or directions or something. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, there's something going on for sure. Consider telling you the checkpoint, boots on the ground or from home. The more I talk, the more it confuses people. He's nervous, confusing people more. So perceived conflict between what I said before, not going to figure out where the treasure is at from home. So again, he reiterates, you got to get out there. You got to go boots on the ground.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. The cipher is not solved. He said this in the interview, huh? Because I know a lot of people think they solved it, but apparently they haven't.
Yeah,
at least they haven't emailed it to him.
Dylan, they're like, now hasn't it been solved? He's like, nope, not to his knowledge, no.
And the tech clue or tech hint has only been solved by that one person. That one person is international, but he misstated a while ago and is not corrected until now. It is a she, not a he.
So do you know how many people after he said he and international, and I would too, after if I was in that category and I had a really good tech solve, they thought it was them. He left it out there for a few months to let everybody, he's having fun, and so he hasn't corrected it for months, but it is a she, not a he.
Right. 40 minute mark. Is that what that means?
Yes.
More than one way to solve it? Yes. Either way. So does that mean there's 2 ways, Kate?
That's my question. So he's like, you could really solve it either way. Well, would you say either way if it's more than 2?
Well, he's already, yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. He has already said in the Dylan Q&A that there's more than one way to solve it, right?
Right.
Yeah. So you're saying
there 3? Yeah. Is there 2, 3, or 4? Let's say. I think either by him using the word either, that means it's 2.
Yeah, I like it. Unless he was only referencing 2 particular things, but yeah, I like that 2 ways.
Of course, it's a she. Exactly, we knew that all.
I wonder how many females as opposed to males are going to the conference, Capro. Be interesting just to see if it's an even mix or not.
Yeah, because in the Fen Hunt, it was mostly old men. No offense, retired aged men. I would like to know in the data analytics, because we used to be about 80% old men, and then maybe 10%. Well, my kids call 40. It was like, and then under 30 was like 5%. So I bet you we have a much younger demographic. That's just me. Let's keep going.
So this is a good point. The 40-minute mark, is he talking about the way to solve the tech clue or the way to find the treasure?
No, he branched off.
Okay.
Yeah. What age is old? To my kids, Goldfinder, I'm dinosaur because I'm turning 50 this year. But right. You know what? My daughter said, I was like, so when you're 30, and we were talking about dating and how dating at 18 is very different than 30. And she's like, that's so old. And I'm like, 30 is old? 30 is old, but to an 18-year-old, so it is all perspective.
K-Pro said, shut your mouth.
I'm single, hoping more ladies show up to the con. All right, Thomas. All right.
All right, there it is. Wear some cologne.
Okay, let's keep on track. Age is just a number. I've got you beat. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Well, did you guys know that gold just went over $4,000 an ounce? $4,000 an ounce, which means these prizes, JCBs, Justin's, if there's gold involved in Chad Birds, I mean, it's just crazy. And the Bitcoin wallet is up to $46,000, everybody. All It's crazy.
Get out of my basement. I know.
So I had to go around the house and find out all the gold that I have laying around. And it's a little bit. Then it
That
becomes,
you
do you
have?
sell it?
You mean that we have?
Yeah, that we have.
Okay.
And then it becomes, do you sell it or not? So we're still going to get that storage unit just full of jewelry. You'll see.
You guys, I might be traveling in the next 7 days for the biggest treasure hunt ever.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. There's something.
We'll let you guys know. We'll know next week.
Oh, okay. We have something big coming. It's not an actual treasure hunt. It is a unexpected treasure. Let's put it that way.
Even silver hit $40 an ounce. It's crazy. Anyway, all right. There it is. Boilermaker Wife Life says female, 55, married. Yeah, everybody give your age. Can we get an age sex check?
They are. They're all putting their ages in there.
I didn't see that.
Denise?
I hear you, Mark.
I would have put you at least.
What's that?
Denise Bagley's 56. I would have put her at 40.
She just had a birthday.
Her skin is phenomenal. She has good genes. Okay, let's keep going.
All right.
Full press, 17 female Callie. Okay, let's keep going.
Leave the 90s internet out of it, all right? All right. Two unknown clues have been solved. Yes. Look all around social media, talked about everywhere. Oh, does he mean from Netflix?
Yeah, the two from Dylan. He's like, and she was trying to ask, Sandal was trying to ask, like, well, which ones are they? He's like, they're everywhere on the internet. Well, we don't know which ones. There's probably been 10 that have been put out. So it was a good question. She tried, but no. He just said, yeah, they're everywhere. Just look at social medias. They've been solved. Done.
May give a nudge in the future. All right, we'll see. Music, yes, there's one extremely definitive hint in one song, but he won't say what song or where.
Yeah, she was asking between Netflix and the songs in the audiobook. He wouldn't say that, but he said there's one extra, and we think it's where the compass spins and doesn't work or whatever that line is. Yeah.
Was he a Freemason? Yes, he was. A 32nd degree Freemason just a few days after his 18th birthday. What is that all about? Did he get
so there's lots
of. Was he a legacy? Was his dad one maybe?
From what I understand, and we do have a speaker at the con that can speak to this. I have no information.
Breaking news.
But I can tell you up on our Discord, there's a few 32nd degree Freemasons, and they just said, this must be a hint because he's just flat out lying. It is not possible because you don't become. It's like somebody explained it to me. It's like becoming an Eagle Scout in a month. It's just not possible. You have to put in certain things and times. Maybe he was grandfathered in. I don't know. But the Freemasons, they were hot. They were like, no, this isn't possible. So it's obviously, is there something?
Maybe 18 is important. You use the 18 number to draw attention to it, but we just don't know. That's the hard part.
Right.
There is no privileged knowledge. Web search or poem is enough for Freemason knowledge. Hey, so he's saying you don't have to be a Freemason to solve this.
You don't have to be a Freemason, but it seems like some of whatever knowledge they have may be important to how you solve it, is how I took it.
Okay. 49-minute mark. Surprised it has not been found, but people are making tangible progress. To me, that's a little bit of a red flag. When somebody says, I'm surprised it hasn't been found, kind of means we're not getting what you thought we were going to get. And then at the Dylan book signing, when he said, I know when it's solved, some people are going to say, well, that was dumb. That's kind of a red flag too. So I don't know what to make of it. I just don't like that he made that comment, but we'll see.
You didn't like it the last time you made that. That one sticks in your craw, I can tell.
I don't like that he never played Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, what the hell is going on around here? But yeah, anyway, it's just, we'll see. It will be interesting to go over the solution when it's found, right? Because obviously the winner, the finder, is going to come on our show and tell us all about it. All right. Conservation is the theme of the hunt. Conservation of the public lands, right?
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Sticks in your craw. Yeah.
Whoops. Wink. The errata page, you stated you would update on the audiobook, and he said he forgot. He took notes to remember and will provide it as promised. I don't think that's happened yet, has it?
I don't think so.
Because you don't go to the
I was
going
to make a little jab, but I decided not to. We know we
Yes, we will check the Bitcoin wallet here in a little while.
Bitcoin wallet was updated.
Yeah. As the bride, here's another one that makes you scratch or something.
Well,
has the bride ever been alive? And he said it kind of didn't he just answer yes before the Dylan book signing? I thought he said yes.
Well, some people, because it didn't. Oh, go ahead.
No, now he's changing his answer, and he says it kind of depends how you define the word alive.
Mike, he has reserved the right to change his mind and completely give different answers than he did before.
But to me, that means it's not a person. It's not a human. This bride was not a female human, because obviously, if they were alive, doesn't depend how you you know what I mean? So it's a legend. It's this. It's that. But it's not an actual female. What do you guys think?
He said before the bride is currently alive. And now he's saying it depends on how
I don't think he said currently alive. I just thought he said alive. But either way, right. Now, why would he say it depends how you define the word alive? To me, I don't get it. But
so what if...
Yeah, and Dylan, he said the bride is no longer alive. That's what I remember. Thank you, Pookizilla. Go ahead.
Well, then that means putting it that way, the bride is no longer alive, then that means the bride was alive at one time. Let me give you an example. A tree leaf, a big maple leaf, starts to fall on the ground. Is that alive or not alive?
Right. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, yeah, it depends. Is a tree alive? A lot of people would say, yes, a tree is alive because you can cut it down and kill it, kind of thing. So could the bride be a tree? I think we just solved it. Conservation. Depends how you define alive. The bride's a tree, everybody.
Guys, go down and cut every tree that you see. Justin said so.
What does that mean, Goldfinder? Now JP said 2 people have now don't know what you mean.
That? Said 2 people.
Oh, 2 people have solved the tech clue. Where did he say this? Like literally right now or somewhere else? I'm on the website. I don't see it.
Well, he doesn't put anything on the. Did he?
Yeah.
Was it in a midnight Discord? Did he tell someone to tell someone? Is it on X? Is it on?
Okay, so this would actually make a little more sense. Embrace the fleeting moment says. And Dylan, he said it's not a person that is alive right now. But he said to use the word person. It depends how you define the word alive. That's a little weird. Maybe that doesn't help. Maybe that complicates things.
Oh, he just posted it on, Goldfinder saw it on Facebook and Rob Zeal saw it on X. And it's not on his website.
Because he knows we're live right now.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I think. Go ahead.
I think Perfin Buhaman Carter. I know I mutilated that. I'm sorry. I think it rules out that it's a person. That's the only thing it does.
Yeah. All right. Breaking news right here, everybody. Here it is. Proof. Facebook. Justin Posey. Update. At least 2 people in the world have now solved the technical clue in the world. Kelly Carr says this is huge. I think Kelly Carr's in the chat. Yeah, that is interesting. All right. Well, there it is. Is it you? One's a female. We don't know who the other one is.
It's a female. We ruled.
Well, obviously she blabbed to somebody because they can't keep their mouth shut. I hit the right one there. One more time. There we go.
You don't need to solve it, but I want to know what it is. Now, 2 can keep a secret if one of them is dead. I think they're both alive. That means it is going to trickle out. This is huge.
Yeah, let's somebody bring it to the conference. Wouldn't that be an update? If somebody has the cipher clue or the tech clue and they're like, I'll give it, let me get up there and get on the microphone.
We could give them a big old prize. Well, but everybody thinks it's them.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah, how do you know? That's true. Because then we could get everybody's opinion. So,
yeah.
All right. Okay. Let's get back. Yeah, sorry about that.
Okay, so there's the breaking news on the tech clue.
Yeah, we saw it, DC. We just announced it. Thank you, though, for letting us know. Okay.
So there has to be some way he knows because he says the world. So it's not like to his uncertain knowledge. So there you go. Okay. Keep it going, Mike. Okay, so the bride one is interesting. I think he's just messing with it because he basically didn't want to say punt, right?
Punt, yeah. True. And then this is another head scratcher.
Wait! Before you do that, put Max's message because he's our Freemason.
Max says it would be extremely uncommon for someone to attain a 32nd degree that fast. I could, however, imagine a few scenarios that would be possible. I don't think he would intentionally mislead us about that. Is a donation of some kind a possibility? Because what if he's like, hey, I'll give you this, for the Freemasons, for whatever it is.
Well, and I shouldn't say dishonest, trickery. He wasn't I guess technically he was dishonest when he said it was a he. I think he's messing with us, but he said it's fair game. So I wouldn't say I think he's misleading on purpose at times. But Max, I would love to know the scenarios. If you guys come to the con, you get to hear Max, who's one of the nicest people on the planet, and he will talk about that. Or I hope you would consider talking about that.
And another one from the Freemason group.
Well, we know some things in the past, and Justin has just said, yes, he was dishonest, but he regretted it. So maybe if you regretted it, it's okay. Well, anyway. Or
that's
maybe
that's why he's not a Freemason anymore.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. A-Dubs, I sent JP my solution for the technical clue on Tuesday. Well, A-Dubs, why don't you just post in the chat what that was, okay? Do us all. All right. Okay. Well, let me ask you this, Max. Can you get into Freemasonry before you're 18? I mean, when you're 12, can you start doing the things you need to do?
What I looked up, and I know AI isn't great, but you have to do what it said. My AI told me is you have to be 18, and it takes anywhere from 6 months to a year at a minimum. Some people take years and years and years, but it takes 6 months to a year. Okay. So
yeah, they're saying to email it to you so you can put it in a PowerPoint, A-Dubs.
Oh, nice. Yes. Thank you.
We'll go live tomorrow if you actually send it to her. Right?
Stuck in Chaselandia. Look what that. I agree with Stuck.
I don't see it. Oh. The only way. Now I have an echo. Okay, bro. What'd you do? The only way he could be certain it's only two people is if he's somehow tracking it. And the only way to do that is a website or a phone call. Well, no, the person just emailed him, right? And said, hey, here's the technical.
No, but he says in the world, it's not uncertain knowledge. It seems to me he's absolutely tracking the person.
All right.
Okay, I'll take it in a PowerPoint. I'll go live in the middle of the night. Doesn't matter. Okay, keep going.
The clock times in Netflix. This is a big stone in my shoe right here.
Yeah, a lot of people were upset about this.
Ooh, Max was a 32 degree. All right.
Yeah.
Well, Max, are you still a Freemason?
No, I think he is still.
Well, tell us at the conference, though. Tell us at the conference. All right.
And here's another question.
Colt
Max.
45. All right.
How common is it for someone to become a 32nd, which I hear is like Big Daddy, like top of the line, and then go through the process to become not a Freemason? Like, how many people, decline or separate from? I'm curious about that. If you know anything about, you don't have to answer now. You can answer at the con. But anyway, keep going.
Netflix 7 or 8 times, and he said, this is why I think earlier I'm trying to clarify, just makes more confusion. That's your thoughts, right, Gabriel?
Yes.
Here comes Fen speak. Yeah. What he said is the lower the number, the better. So the question was, how many clock times are in Netflix? 7 or 8. The lower the number, the better. Does that mean the only thing is important is when he moves it and all the other times don't matter? Like the lower the number, the better would be 1 the first time, right? I don't know. That's confusing as hell.
So a lot of people think it's less than 7 or 8 then. Which ones do you rule out? Why did he answer it this way? I think he's just having fun, guys. I think he's...
Or, actually, Full Press has it. Logical conclusion. If somebody said 7 or 8 and he said the lower the number, the better, that could mean 7. There's 7 times.
Then why wouldn't he just say 7?
Yeah, why did he just say 7 instead of saying the lower? He could have said the lower number, not the lower number, the better. So it's a little confusing. All right. Yeah, and the other thing is Max wants some questions for the conference, some questions about Freemasonry, especially when it comes into treasure hunts. I'd like to know if the Freemasons ever held a treasure hunt, if they ever done their own thing, whether it's lore, whether it's history, something like that. Is there something out there hidden? I mean, you get the Da Vinci Code and all that. Was those supposed to be Freemasons that did all that stuff? Just wondering. Okay, and like the lore and the history of Freemasons.
Honolulu, you make me happy. I'm so glad.
K-Pro's new laptop is kicking ass.
And this is good. I was
Don't
so
break this
frustrated.
one, K-Pro.
And Full Press, it's a game. Yeah, I think this is part of his game. He just didn't tell you those are the rules. He told you it was the opposite, but that's part of the game that you were supposed to know that he was doing the opposite. Oh, Master Masons can go to become Shriners. Okay.
Animal question, 57-minute mark. Triangulation of the hypotenuse to a triangle to find the treasure or checkpoint. He said he does not said.
Which he punted the question before because he said it sounded like a math, or the question before they said like a mathematical operational blah, blah, blah. And he's like, that sounds like you need a math degree. This one, he said, no, he hasn't said. He didn't punt. He said he hadn't said. So is triangulation important? Not. I think he's just messing with us.
When K-Pro's happy, we're all happy. Ain't that the truth, brother? You have no idea.
No comment. He did not mean it like you did there, sir.
Oh, I didn't even mean it that way. Until you just said it. All right. Anyway, an animal he never saw before when hiding the treasure. Doesn't that sound made up, people? An animal he never saw before when hiding the treasure. He was shocked to see it, and he never saw it before. And then, of course, Cynthia has to say it's a wolverine, but we don't know if that's true or not, right? He has not confirmed that was the animal, has he?
No, because he said it would narrow down the search area too much, but then he just coincidentally 2 months beforehand had showed Cynthia a picture of a wolverine. And wait, there's more. Once I actually put my little eyes and my little ears, I caught something else.
This one, he had not seen it in nature before. Of course, he could have went to the zoo or on TV or something, but in nature. And maybe that's why he was shocked. What, is it on here? And then Justin showed Cynthia a picture of an animal, wanted to know if she recognized it. It was a picture of a wolverine shown to her summer of 2025. So this summer, he punted the question on which specific animal because it would rule out an area.
But wait,
talking about.
Go to the next slide.
But wait, thumbs up. There's more. All right.
So Justin goes to the bathroom to find Sandal did a treasure. And he said, and I give you the exact minute mark and second mark so you can go say, he goes, oh, this looks like a wolverine.
Yeah, that is what he said. So there it is. I think Gabriel just nailed it.
That thing looks like a fucking skunk. Come on. That's
Jessica.
She knows. He absolutely, I think, between Cynthia, he put it in this video. It's a wolverine. Come on. Or he's messing with us to make us feel like it's a wolverine. But he wants us to think wolverine.
And that looks like a skunk. It doesn't look like a wolverine at all. So anyway, so
that's why I put the picture in. Look at that thing. There's no way. Okay, how many of you, if you took that out of a toilet and looked at it, how many of you would say that looks like a wolverine? 0. Let me answer it for you. 0, 0, 0. He set all this up, and we're dancing. He's the puppet master.
And here he is.
Black and white blob. Exactly. And is a wolverine a black and white blob? No. Why is no one ever talking about the obvious connections? Because you haven't told us to, Dustin.
Well, we don't know. They're so obvious. I don't know what they are. Dance Monkey Dance. Dance Monkey. That's a good song. Okay, so the question is, are there wolverines in Montana? Yes or no, okay, bro?
We did I dislike you a lot right now. Last week, I went over, a wolverine pelt was found in Wisdom, Montana.
Okay.
In 2022. There was a sighting in Yellowstone National Park in 2020, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Oh, this is misspelled, but it's supposed to be a Prius.
I gave it to my editor.
I thought I changed it.
Sorry, no, you don't even get to say it out loud.
Well, I thought he said even a Prius could get within 1 mile of the treasure. Can a Prius get within a mile? I mean, boy, he did say he punted, but not for reasons people will think.
The first time he was asked, he punted. The second time he answered, and he answered them differently.
A Prius is an electric car, is it?
It can
be. What the hell's a Prius? Oh, I
wonder
if that's what he meant.
My brother owns a Prius. It's a economical small car. They are electric and they're not electric.
Okay.
I think they're not electric nowadays. The Prius used to be, I think it was the first car that became electric. I don't know. Why are we talking about this? Because he also said a Ferrari.
A lowrider can get there. So you don't need a high clearance vehicle. He said that before. Blah, blah, blah.
See, hybrid. See?
JP's favorite fishing spot. He didn't answer that, did he?
So wait. So here's my question. Because she asked the question, and this comes towards the end, so we'll revisit. Like, if you're going on a muddy road, like when you're heading out to Coolidge, it's a pretty rough road. I had my truck, and it wasn't a great road to be on. It wasn't horrible, but a lowrider would have some issues. Does that rule all those areas out?
I don't know. Okay, bro. Is the answer.
I've never heard you say I don't know. You usually always know or make it up if you don't.
What's it say? Much like father who asked JP's favorite fishing spot.
Hold on, where are you?
The very last line.
Much like father who asked JP's favorite fishing spot.
Oh, he would not answer the question. Much like a father who asked JP. Yeah, he wouldn't answer his favorite fishing spot either.
Yeah.
Live
So is this
audio.
kind of yeah.
Okay. Oh, and that's it, everybody. There it is. And now
That's PowerPoint 1. That's
we
PowerPoint
gotta
1.
check the Bitcoin wallet.
Okay, as you check the Bitcoin wallet, what questions do we have, BTME? I've heard about somebody asked earlier, is he still emailing? Yeah, I think he has a whole network of people. He chit-chats and meets up. Some people met up Elkhorn and the Grasshopper Inn is where he usually goes and drinks and eats and all that. Lots of people have bumped into him, etc. You don't know if your question, he thinks you're messing with them or if he's going to answer. So that's the BTME update.
There's another one. Yeah. That's funny. They said they were sad the PowerPoint was over. But wait, there's more.
I
think we need a PowerPoint at the conference, obviously. All right. The Bitcoin wallet is it. Drum roll. $49,627.21, everybody. Yeah, Bitcoin did hit an all-time high. It's come down a little bit since then, but it broke 125,000 for one Bitcoin. That is a record. Gold is hit 4,000 an ounce. That's a record. I don't know if the world's going to hell or do you just think it's going to war? But that's what's happening. That's what's up. These treasures are getting more and more valuable as the days go on.
Devinati, send it to Cowlazars at gmail.com right now, and we'll show it if it's true.
Yeah, Devinati, stop. Devinati.
There's a 20-second delay. So.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, seriously, send it if you want me to look at it. I don't know if I'll show everybody, but storage units. All right. Okay, now we're gonna switch over to
the other big boy, the other
legend.
Major treasure hunt amusement park. Yeah.
Bird. I'm
gonna put a different bird every single time.
I like that one actually.
I thought maybe that was from Australia. Isn't that an Australian bird?
Toucan Sam. Yeah, I don't know actually. It's a toucan, but I don't know if that's an Australian bird. Okay, what's going on with treasure.quest? Get it? We just did treasure.quest, and now we're doing treasure.quest.
So I am
clever on Chad's.
Mike is going to need to give yesterday's update. I stuck a fork in it. I had so many I had to rebuild everything. I had to rebuild more today of every profile. Every time I go into some, it's all off. I couldn't even get on my Wi-Fi. I needed to know where my Wi-Fi password is. I don't know these things. So I'm going to give an update from about 6 days ago to now. So much is happening. So
no, nobody's found Justin's treasure yet, Paul. You got time. You got all summer, all winter would be my guess. No, nobody's found it yet, Paul. You got all winter. Okay. All right.
Hey Mike, has anyone found Justin Posey's treasure?
Yeah, no, they have not found it. Only 2 people have solved the technical clue, for God's sake. You think they're going to figure out where the treasure is? All right. Level 2 has begun, everybody. 6 levels. And then the side quests. And then we don't know what's next. 40,000 unique visitors to the website. And this is from Chad's update that he did last Friday. Most are in the USA. He's not done any PR yet. I wonder what kind of PR he's going to do. And then we'll see what the numbers are.
Oh, you know what he said? I think he said it in one of the videos. You put it on the PR wire. He's just, I think he's just going to hire someone and it just is going to go kaboom. Get a couple, like a JCB type person and boom.
How many Easter eggs were in level 1? And if you don't know, the level 1 website is gone. All were found except for one. Now, does this mean the first 2 lines of the riddle was an ode to Forrest? That's not the Easter egg, was it?
Yes, that's what he said.
That was the Easter egg.
That's what he said.
The first 2 lines of the riddle were an ode to Forrest. Okay. He's not sharing the crypto wallet info, so stop asking. Rows of VINs, it does mark the end. It's not exactly the end, but relatively close. I mean, we assume that's a parking lot.
That's the parking lot, and you go 400 feet. That's my guess.
Duh. All right. Getting treasure, you will drive north, south, east, and west. All 4 directions.
No matter where you're coming from at one time. He's like, yep.
Yeah. JP's treasure is not found yet, Paul. Forest Fence treasure was found, Paul. All right, Devin Dottie. We're going to wait with bated breath for your, what do you say, tech clue? He has an image? All right.
Tech clue, and he has an image.
Well, have you sent it to Justin? Is that why he just announced that 2 people found it, Devin Dottie? Email me. Okay.
You do things great on the fly, Mike. So yeah.
Yeah. He might do a leaderboard, and what I meant by leaderboard were the 3 letters you put in a traditional video game. You know, high score and all
like
that.
Like MDC.
Yeah, exactly. Paris and Pat Mays, not red herrings. It is a part of the solve.
That's crazy.
Texas.
That's crazy.
Maybe it is. What I think it is, it's a point-to-point thing. We start there at Pat Mays, and then different levels are going to lead us around the search area.
I agree, sir. I agree.
Static, I think that's supposed to be static pics of Easter eggs are hints to the location of the geode. So if you guys didn't know how this worked, for level 1, if you typed in a word you had to figure out, it brought up a page. The page could be a lake or a river or, something. He says those are hints to the location of the geode. So we need to save that stuff from now on, everybody. We need to take a screenshot of it and hang on to it.
Yeah, but if there's like an asteroid like moving around the screen, he's like, that's not an Easter egg. An Easter egg would be something. And he said, and I had to ask Mike, is this when you play your ridiculous, stupid game, RGBT or PUB or whatever it is?
PUBG.
And you put a bunch of stuff in your inventory bag? Because Chad kept talking about an inventory bag that
there's always an inventory. There's 2 rules, K-Pro. Never split the party. That's one. And there's always an inventory bag. And if you're playing EverQuest, you want a bag of ever holding because it never fills up. That's a big part of video games. You start out with a backpack that holds 2 things, and then you can either buy or find or craft a bigger backpack. And then eventually you get your own room and you keep your stuff in there. And then maybe you get a bank vault, and it just goes on and on. But anyway.
So what he said
Paul.
is take those Easter eggs and put them in your inventory bag. You may need them at a later level.
That's right.
You see? Do you see, people? This is why you're here. And the PowerPoint's important.
Never trust the thief. That's right. Okay, let's get back.
Right. Mike kills people and then goes and steals all their stuff, loots them.
I haven't played EverQuest 2 in a long time, but I spent a lot of time on there. I had a halfling necromancer. Okay. In Discord on Cowlazars, wants to have recorded for all. He doesn't want unfair advantages. Oh, I see. So he wants to have things recorded. He doesn't want it to be unfair if he goes into the voice chat.
Yeah, because somebody said sometimes he goes in and chit chats on Discord, and then you know how everybody, when they do the Justin one, like they heard it a little different, etc. And he's like, well, just record me, guys. Like he doesn't want midnight madness for only certain people. He wants it for everybody. So he's asked us, we set up a voice channel for him. You're going to agree by being in there that you're okay being recorded, and we'll record the sessions when he is in there. I think that's and then I don't know how we'll make them available later. Maybe we'll make a subcategory, but good on him for not wanting it being just private or just to a few. And then we all debate away. He's already said he doesn't punt questions. He's not going to answer cryptically. He just doesn't think that's not a part of his game. He's not blaming anyone else that they're finding enjoyment as a part of their game.
What's his username? All right, hang on.
Strange11.
Well, Devin Dottie, I have no idea what that picture means that you sent. Oh, it kind of looks like a face. All right, I see it. You guys want to see it? Everybody want to see it? All right. I don't know how that's the technical clue.
What just happened to my PowerPoint? Did I get derailed?
Hang on. Look. You see it? Look, K-Pro. There's an eye, and there's an eye, and there's the nose, and there. It looks like a lion to me. There's the mane. I don't know. It's a rock. It's a rock formation, obviously. But I don't see how that's a technical clue.
Is a picture of a rock. Did you get that off the website? Did you?
All right. Okay. Looked like a face to me. But all right. Thank you for sending it, though. Maybe Justin will confirm or deny. That's it. Okay. Let's get back to the PowerPoint. More,
but that's just yeah. Okay. I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay.
Well, even if somebody explained the actual technical clue, we probably still wouldn't get it. That's just how these treasure hunts work, right?
Well, how?
All right.
Okay. Anyway. Okay.
Does not want to punt questions or not answer directly like other hunts. Reword the question if not clear to him. He's not purposely answering differently or red herrings.
Yeah. So somebody asked a question last week, and when he answered it, he didn't answer. The question was worded in a way that Chad took it differently. We need to get better at asking questions. Don't ask 16-part questions. Don't ask something and I do it too. So what Chad wanted to clarify, because the person kind of got frustrated and said, you're doing what Justin does with like treasure ad, and you're they thought they were like, he could possibly be snarky and giving us misinformation. So he just wanted to clarify, no, he's not doing that. So, but here's the cool part. Since he does this every week, he's like, just reword it and send it to me because I want to be as forthright to you. His puzzle is the website and the riddles. His puzzle is not trying to decrypt the chaos of question and answer. He's doing that for clarity. It seems in Justin's hunt, that's more of the puzzle, is figuring out when Justin is misleading or crafty wording and stuff. And that's a part of games. I mean, people, puzzles the treasure hunt creator can insert themselves and it becomes a part of the puzzle. Justin's a part of the puzzle, in my opinion. Chad doesn't want to be, and so he wants to be very clear with his answer. So ask again.
So there is a second image. Let me show it. He says that K-Pro is a raccoon. And I guess, I see it. This is the mask. This is the nose. But yeah,
But here's my question. Is this
not it? Yeah.
Hold on. If somebody said this is my solve, okay, I can go, I can have the conversation. But right now, how is this a technical clue? You need to have technical knowledge. Yeah. Did you get it off a website? Did you find it in the code? Did you?
So here's the problem with using Google Earth images or Google Map images of any kind. It's too subjective. You see a raccoon, I see a refrigerator. You know what I mean? K-Pro sees a Wolverine. It's just, you can't. I would hope any treasure hunt doesn't use images like that. Even the rock one. The rock one, I get it. I see the face, but what is it? You said it's a bear.
But how is that a tech clue? Why is that
it's not a tech clue at all. Yeah, it's not technical. So, yeah, I know, Davandati. I showed it. It's just, that's not going to get you any points with anybody. So, because it's just too subjective.
I see a potato. You see a potato. Oh, I'm going to let this one through, Static. Static sees boobs. Oh, it doesn't let me.
All right.
Sorry, it's not letting me push it through. Okay.
A bicyclist was there when he was hiding it. Now, there's a Chad Bird, everybody.
Okay, this is hilarious. And I'm sorry I'm going to call you out, Chad. I hope you're not sensitive to this. He's like, the guy made eye contact with me. I had the geode in my bag, but I was plain clothed, so I was fine. Chad, you wear a patch, dude. He's going to remember you. You look like a pirate.
Yeah. Remember the guy with the eye patch? Oh, yeah, I did see a guy with an eye patch a year ago. I remember him. Anyway, So little did that guy know he was next to $1 million.
Well, more than that. I think millions upon trillions.
Wow.
Okay, and then he has been asked, and he may answer tomorrow because you guys can go and ask questions. Was it a mountain bike? Was it a dirt bike? Was it a 10-speed bike?
3 years ago, Cool Ma says.
I know, but if I found out about a treasure hunt in my area, I would remember that. How many days did you run into a guy with a pirate patch? Even in freaking Vegas, that would stand out. Okay.
All right. It doesn't make any sense that that's a technical clue. At least to me, it doesn't. I'm not saying anything, but how is that a technical clue? It doesn't make any sense, Davandati. So anyway, you'd have to explain.
It doesn't make sense without further explanation.
Yeah, without context, exactly.
Yeah.
Side quests are separate. Level 2 to 4. There's 2 to 4 side quests, right?
Yeah.
You guys know what the latest one is,
misstated, and this is important when, because I was like, oh, there's 2 bosses or 2 side quests. He's like, no, there might be more. Level 1, there was 2. That doesn't mean all of them have 2.
Okay. 25 real active people are trying to find it. So 25 people so far are going boots on the ground that he knows of, trying to find a rock. They must be turning over every rock they find out there. So, yeah, good for them. They're getting out and getting exercise. So good for them. Inventory. Store inventory. Store it, meaning store it. Put it in your backpack. If it's out of place, put it in an inventory, which means for us, take a screenshot of it and save it somewhere. Keep a folder called Chad Bird. Crucial. It's crucial for a later level, everybody. So anything on that website, you really should capture it. Can we use the Wayback Machine on his website, or did he think
I don't think so, because it's sub whatever.
And then 19-2, where did that come from, K-Pro?
I don't know. This is
the website. I think the website, one of the pages, it said /19-2. He said, put it in the bag.
Put it in an inventory bag.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, Cake, I think his number is quite low, in my opinion. If he has 40,000 hits, he doesn't know who's working on it and who's not. I'm working with someone right now that's working on it, and they've never messaged and never posted on Discord, and they're not a part of things, the public group, and they may be going boots on the ground. So I think that number is very, very low. So
nice. Spooky says, I've lost 19 pounds since joining this community.
Ooh.
And that's just going to the post office. Thank you very much. Thank you, Lisa. We appreciate it. Okay. First non-static hunt, and K-Pro says, I disagree, sir.
Okay, take this down for a second. Take this down. So, Chad, you probably missed it, but he's like, he wants it to be interactive. And he's delivered. But I will say the first major interactive hunt, there was a hunt about 3 years ago. Did you know that you had to go to a website and find a clue? Did you know that you had to call a telephone number and get a voicemail? Did you know that you had to go to several videos on several different websites? Did you know you had to go to 3 different parks because the puzzle was at one and then you had to go to a second one? Did you know that entire hunt was a parody and fun reference to everyone in the community? So like Cynthia was Sylvia and Candy was Bambi, and we made it surrounding the storyline of the World Series of Poker or World Series of Fen. Yeah. So we did a treasure hunt and people loved it because you got to hear, we're working on another one right now and you guys are going to see, like, cake would be pie. See? So we don't say cake in there. We say pie, and people will know by the analogies that we make. Do you see? Pookizilla is going to be, what the hell would Pookizilla? What's
Cookie Monster? Yeah, we'll
Cookie Monster. Do you see?
Something.
You see? But it was a fun hunt. So you have the second interactive hunt, but the first big daddy interactive hunt. So I got to take a little offense there. It was awesome. It was fun. Cookie Monster.
Well, couldn't you say the Beacon Stars Interactive for 22 boots on the ground locations you had to go to?
Did you have to call a telephone number? Did you have to play a video game? Did you have to go to a different website? No, I defined it, and the answer is no. Yeah, no,
we saw it, Davandati. You're just emailing me the same thing over and over again.
Mike, he said,
and I'm not downloading it. Sorry.
Don't. He said, stop hiding it from everyone. Show it.
You even found the 42. All right.
Okay.
What state? Where you at? All right. Let's get back to it.
Justin, your Facebook said no new mail accepted on your site. Oh, is Justin no longer communicating? Did he change his mind again? My message failed. Paul, did you message him like Facebook Messenger? Did it bounce back from an email? Okay, let's keep going, Mike.
Lots of foliage, not collecting leaves like on your yard. What?
Yeah, so when he answered, you got to go listen to it because if that... Okay, so he said, like, people were like, what kind of foliage and things are around there? And he's like, there's lots of different foliage. And he's like, but not like leaves, like you'd have to go and like bundle them up kind of thing. There's wildlife out there is how I took it.
Diatrus. Yeah. The rocks from Pat May's Lake. It is a part of the solve. He confirmed rocks are from Pat May's Lakes.
Somebody asked the rocks from Pat May's Lake. If it's not Pat May's Lake, then that's red herrings. And you said no to red herrings. He's like, let me sit you down. It is that lake. Like, that's part of the solve, which, what the heck? He's just dropping it.
Sounds like his mailbox is full. Side quest video games are not clues to the location. They're just fun things to do for money. Right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Easter eggs are clues to the location, people. Okay. Other funded hunts, one announced soon. Isn't that the one we've already
That was the one we did last week, and we just didn't get to this because of it. So.
Which was the candy hunt, right?
Yes.
Okay. So if you guys don't know, if you buy a ticket to the con, you get a password to Candy's website, and the winner of her treasure hunt on that website is going to get $2,000.
No, she changed it the day after we announced that. So there's also... If you haven't bought one and you're one of 5 people and 4 have already been solved, you don't have to buy a con ticket and then you're still eligible. I haven't kept up with all there's been some changes and nuances.
Right. And
so
Candy's thing, you got to talk to her.
Yeah, go talk to Candy.
He's working with other creators, so that might mean there's more to come. How many tickets sold to the con, K-Pro?
142. 142,
people. They didn't even put out the full speaker list yet. So, yeah, that's awesome. Thank you, everybody who's bought a ticket. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay. Don't man worship, and he likes sharing ideas. What?
Oh, so some people are being critical in a nice way, and it's okay to do that. He said, you don't have to man worship me or any of the other treasure hunt creators. Some people think, like, if I critique Justin's hunt or... treasure games with Dirk or any of those, oh my God, you're hating and he's like, no, I want to hear feedback. I want to hear from you. So don't man, what word did I use? Man worship. That's the word he used. Don't man worship. He's like, it's okay to give me feedback. Just don't, this is my word. Don't be a jerk. I was going to use a different word, but I'm being nice.
Get it, K-Pro 142, the tail light. Get it? All right. All Easter eggs spawn this level 2, not to be found. What does that mean, K-Pro?
So you had to research. God, you don't speak K-Pro, do you? You don't have to. At the level 1, you had to go and click on something or type something in, and it gave you this static picture. The Easter eggs for level 2, they're going to spawn by his AI agent. It's not something that you go in and
spawn.
They spawn
randomly. They spawn randomly.
It's a gamer term. I get it. That I'm a little more advanced than you in gaming.
The rock is not underwater. It has a lot of forms, but no, it's not underwater. It has a lot of
water
forms.
has a lot of forms because he stopped because he was like, it's not underwater. He's like, but like wet. He kind of went into the kind of almost like the forest. Like, could it be wet from? I don't know.
The dew, right in the forest.
Yeah, I get it.
It's like Forrest Fenn said, I know it's wet. I didn't say it. Bicyclists are there, mountain or street? Did he answer that?
He answered there was a bicyclist there. He said he may answer it on Friday.
Mountain bike or street bike. Yeah, it's funny. Kind of.
Well, that would help maybe some people. Some people don't want that answered. Some people do. He is answering so much. Some people are not liking it. At least he's doing it publicly, though. So
the campground around Batman's Lake, not the area.
Put up Cake's thing when you say campground. Yeah, I didn't hear you.
What?
I'm ready for. I didn't hear what you just said.
Post questions for Chad Bird tonight on Discord. He'll answer all of them tomorrow on YouTube. What I said, was the campground. It says campground around Batman's Lake is not the area. Is that what it means? Yellowstone is an area designated. What's Batman's Lake?
Batman Lake, he says, is like Yellowstone. That's not the area. I don't remember exactly what was said there. I'm sorry.
All right. And it's not wheelchair accessible, people. So there you go. All right. Don't troll people. K-Pro, quit trolling people.
Yeah, he actually had his website report. Well, some people are contacting him and messing with him, which you guys are just dumb. But somebody reported due to malware or something, his whole site, I don't know if it was taken down. He had to rewrite code or something, but he put his lawyer on it. You're talking a guy with means. So people are just stop it. Just stop it. Why can't we have nice? This is why we can't have nice things. You couple of jerk balls. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. He wants no unequal access. Oh, he is answering honestly. He wants no unequal access. Unequal access, Keeper.
Yeah, he doesn't want to answer some, meet with some, have some dinner with some, answer some with pretend answers, answer some with real answers. He is looking for like friendships in general in life, but this is not that's not what he needs. Like I think every creator probably wants and needs something out of it. That's not his need, because his priority is to make sure that he doesn't give unequal access, because that's happened in the Forest Hunt.
And he does chop it up in Discord. He's been asked to have a recording of when he's talking in Discord, but we haven't set that up. But he does go in there and answer questions, everybody, and just talk about whatever. So
now I'm getting called passive aggressive because of what Chad said. Ace. Okay. I say it like it is. Sorry.
Okay. Updates in the last few days. And then the last thing he said was, all right, Chad Bird.
I'm not hearing anything none of your soundboard I'm hearing tonight. Just to let you know.
Ooh, I wonder if everybody else is hearing.
You guys I'm starting to realize that's why you're pausing, and I have not heard it. Did you guys hear the soundboard?
Well, let's try another one. Did you guys hear that or no? Well, because you have a new laptop, I'm going to assume it's you. But
they said no. You've been playing them all night.
That doesn't make any sense. Oh wait, yeah, I've been playing them all night. You guys aren't getting these? What the hell?
Nobody mentioned it before. I just realized that's why you were pausing.
I'll have to look into that, but okay. Did you guys hear the song in the beginning?
No,
probably not. Well, that's crazy.
I kept saying to you, Mike, why are we sitting here in silence?
Oh, I see. Okay, sorry about that. We had all kinds of great sound clips today.
Oh my God, I was like, Mike, and you're like, let's give him time to get in here. I'm like, we're sitting in silence. Oh, that's hilarious.
All right.
Yes, Dirt. I agree with you. I was like, I actually typed in the chat room. Mike has some sort of plan tonight, but I don't know what it is.
So you guys get to fill in your own, basically. That's what tonight was.
Oh, that's
We
hilarious.
need a new soundboard, Capra. Website issues due to trolls. Quit calling on them. Side quest launched for level 2. The first one's out there. You need to make a movie. You have until March. And somebody's going to get 3K. Then he's going to let everybody vote on it. And whoever gets the highest number of votes from the audience gets 1,500. So how awesome is that?
Amazing.
And then Indy is launching her hunt for 2K. And here's that website. But you do have to buy a ticket to the con, except she changed it. But there's only one left. I don't know what the rules are anymore. But you guys can email Candy because her email is right there on the website. So that is that one.
Goldfinder said he heard the soundboard, but it was all in his head.
Yeah, what the hell? I wonder what happened there.
What did Pookie say?
So you guys don't hear that, huh? Why would that be? Anyway, I'll have to look into it. Okay. I think that's it, everybody. That's all the news. That's good news for Gary.
What does he completely agree with Pookie about? Okay.
Same sentiments here.
Yes, and that's why Thomas donated this huge silver dragon for Dungeons and Dragons, and that's why Pookie, our bags are going to be full.
And Kelly donated the silver 1-ounce coins, which are awesome. So we got a lot of stuff.
And now I have a sword, so if Mike pops off at me,
yeah. So go to the website, everybody. She has an explanation on the website. We might as well just show it real quick before we get off. Hey, it's an hour, K-Pro. How do we time that like that all the time? It's crazy.
The PowerPoint.
Yeah, okay. All right, so this is the Threads of AFL. This is how you can win 2K. When you buy a ticket to the con, you get the password starting tomorrow. What's that?
It's not AFL.
That's what I thought she said. It's not Ethel. It's AFL. Hey,
Ethel. Is that like your Fonzie voice? Hey.
And then Seeking Treasure Con. Okay, actually, if you go here and you go down, tells you right there. Read this, and it tells you right there. Guess who that is, everybody? That's us. And then you click it.
That's me and my sidekick, because Mike has black hair. That's my boyfriend.
Secure the quest. You click it, and that takes us to buy a ticket to the conference.
We're on our next. I'm going to do another PowerPoint on the con. So much stuff is coming in, and it's awesome. It's awesome, and we're at 142. And yes, that's it.
I'm going to do blonde highlights for the conference, everybody. Okay, so there's Seeking Treasure Con. You can learn all about the speakers and book. The discounted rooms are back. Discounted rooms are back. And there's a survey, and if you want to donate, and there's a picture from the 113 days.
And up on our Discord, Cool Ma got some really nice upgrades to her jewelry. Her jewelry is already beautiful, but she had somebody donate to her to get nicer materials. And she's letting you vote on which ones you think are bad. I already voted. So go in, vote, awesome. Give her some feedback. Especially if you're one of these treasure hunting guys and you're already in a little bit of trouble for coming out to Vegas. If you come home with some jewelry, that always makes the wife happy, or the girlfriend, or the side piece, or whoever's pissed at you. There you go.
Yes. And so you guys know, that's Justin, and that's his wife, Jenny, right there.
That is how they met all of us.
Yeah, I thought not each other, all of us. Yes, that is correct.
Yeah, that's how they met all.
And Uncharted Collectibles, Treasure Hunt coin number 2 for $30. You get a chance to win $600. Right there is the official rules. Right there is a $600 prize. This puzzle is going to be sent out on Sunday. So whenever you buy a ticket, not a ticket. Whenever you buy a coin, this coin. That is the coin right there. Whenever you buy that coin, you get a puzzle in the mail that you solve. It's actually 2 puzzles. Somebody's going to win. So if you wanted to play, there it is. All right. I think that's everything.
Mike.
What?
Devin wants you to show his pictures.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Look, everybody. So here's the raccoon. There's the raccoon, everybody. So I get it. There's the eyes right there and the nose.
Yeah, I can actually see a raccoon face.
Yeah, it does look like a raccoon, but what does that mean? Like, you know what I'm saying?
How is that the tech clue? That's what did he send more than that?
No, he sent this, and then he sent the other one, and that's it.
Okay, Devin needs to explain.
So there's the raccoon, and then he said this is a bear, right? And again, I see it. I mean, eye nose, but to me, it looks more like a lion. But you could say it's a bear. I mean, it could look like anything, really. So
Okay. So we showed it twice, Devin.
There you go.
We appreciate
technical clue according to Devin, everybody. Is it Devin? Oh yeah, Devin Dottie. Okay.
And many have asked me, I don't know, Mike, if you've gotten this question. JCB, is he going to do an interview with you?
Yeah, we talked to JCB, and he said at the 1 year anniversary of the interview we did with him, he would come on the show and do one, right?
Yeah.
Which is next month, everybody. So yes,
so if
look
you
for
have
JCB
questions,
next month.
Put them in general or put them under JCB. We are going to get some time with him at the 1 year of our interview with him, which is awesome. I know other people are too. So the more questions, the better to choose from. We'll get as many in as possible. So 1 year anniversary of JCB's coming up. That's big. And then Chad Bird tomorrow is going to drop his Friday like he does every single year. So we got a lot going on.
What in the world is going on? Okay. All right. I think that's it, everybody. It's time to get some dinner. Okay. We hope everybody's having fun. Yeah, we don't know, Pookiezilla. We don't understand what the tech part of that is. Hope everybody's having fun. Don't forget about the Beacon Star. Go subscribe to the channel. Go buy a book. All these hunts got my wife to let me go to the con, and she's going to go too. Can't wait. You know what they say about Vegas, Lion Warrior. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So there you go.
Except for
Except for at the con. That'd probably be video.
Except for the STDs. I think that's the end of it.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, no, but the cool part is who said that? Lion Warrior. This is the cool part. I know that there are some couples coming where one's the intense one and one is the, okay, I'm here because it's Vegas and fun. So we will be able to match you guys up. We're going to be doing some icebreakers at the con. We're going to have some contests at the con. We have a really big piece that's coming together this next week for the Saturday night event. So we're putting all that together. I can't announce it until we meet with the people next week. And I'm just going to say, Hillary, you move mountains. Thank you.
Yep. Okay, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you thumbs up. We'll be live Monday with something. Do we even know what we're going to talk about Monday? I can't remember.
Today is Thursday. Monday is like a million. Yeah. Are you doing a couples costume contest? So Pookiezilla, since we have so many people that are single, that's not one of the criteria, but you can come as a couple. Like Mike and I did not do the couples thing. I've already told Mike what I want to do. And Mike, I've told him two different couples things.
We'll come up with one, honey. Don't worry. We'll come up with one. I always end up with the stupid part of the costume. All right. We'll come up with one. Devin Dottie says, I have my own YouTube channel. I'm going to start my own and show everyone. They want to know if you're in Discord because they want you to explain it, Amy. I mean, Amy wants you to explain it in Discord. But yeah, if you put up a video, Devin Dottie, email it to me. When you have it up, send me the link. I'll check it out, okay?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he's Devin D in Discord, everybody. So go message Devin D. You don't know what you started, Devin Dottie. And maybe he can
He-Man and She-Ra. Well, can I share the ones that you've already like completely destroyed?
He-Man and She-Ra.
Do you want me to? Okay, the ones that you are not allowing. So I wanted Mike to have a gold shimmery shirt that has all gold coins on it and gold hammer pants. And then I was going to be holding a treasure chest, but your body actually goes around it. See, I'm in the treasure chest and I have to hold it and it's like a big treasure chest. He hated that idea.
No, I didn't say hated. I think we had to see where to like order it. So you're saying I'm the gold and you're the chest? Is that what it meant?
Right.
Oh, that's all right. I guess that's okay.
Well, now we're not doing it. You want to hear the other one? This one I thought was good. So if you guys are a part of Xavier Marks, somebody gave me this one and Mike won't do it. So you can actually be the picture of the Picasso and it goes around you and your face is the Picasso for the one that's in Xavier Marks. And then I was going to take the short end of the stick and I was going to be a huge ear.
That was kind of stupid.
Oh, that came from someone in our chat room, so don't say that.
I'm just saying it looked kind of dumb, that's all.
Oh, my God.
Cool, Ma. You guys can't even hear the soundboard, so never mind. All right, everybody. I'm tired. I'm going to eat something to eat and go to bed. It's the weekend tomorrow, finally.
So next time we're silent for the first 2 minutes of the show, let Mike know. Because I tried to tell him, and he just shushed me again and again. So we all sat in silence.
The Spartan cheerleaders from SNL. That would be funny. All right, everybody. Good night. Have a good weekend. If you go boots on the ground, stay safe. We hope to see you at the con. And yeah, $2,000 on that website.
And Cake, you have a lot of work to do tonight to get Chad everything. So Cake is the one that puts all these questions together and gets them to Chad. So thank you for all the work you're doing in this hunt.
For sure.
And there's Nemo.
Hey, Nemo. Thumbs up, everybody. You guys can meet Nemo at the conference.
Yeah, thumbs up, guys.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, Lion Warrior, for sure. All right, we'll see you next time, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
I can't hear it.
I know. They heard me.
All right.